Dinosaur Polo Club's first game was Mini Metro, which was a puzzle strategy simulation where you maneuver commuters through a subway system. Now with Mini Motorways, they build on that concept, introducing cars, traffic tools, and strategizing city traffic to create a challenging objective, to mobilize commuters all throughout a crowded city. How does this stack up, and is it worth the cash? My name is Jordan Bobitz, and this is my Mini Motorways review on the Nintendo Switch. Mini Motorways is a tranquil experience, and a puzzle strategy game that makes you crave more. Every sound in this game guides you to a relaxed state, starting with the car's little motors driving around to the subtle notifications that the commuter needs to be transported. Even the music has ASMR-like qualities, using little pops interchanging between both your ears, so I recommend using earbuds. If it's too much, they have a full, limited, and off setting for the music. The gameplay is pretty simple. You draw roads from the offices to the commuter's home, and these buildings have a coordinated color. Your score is based off how many commuters you can get home, and every game starts out pretty simple, with 1 or 2 offices, and the game continues to grow your city by adding more houses, offices, and introducing more colors. None of the buildings can be moved, but you can change the direction of a house's entrance. Office buildings' entrances can't be changed. The game will randomly upgrade office buildings, which introduces more commuters, which means more cars need to get to that specific building, adding extra traffic. They'll even put houses and offices with the same color on opposite sides of the map. So it's your job to find a way to get those commuters home in a timely manner, or you'll lose and have to start all over. Each city has a different terrain, ranging from oceans, mountains, and rivers. The game tracks your progress by days, and once a week, you'll be rewarded with an extra road tile and traffic tool. These traffic tools include roundabouts, motorways, tunnels, traffic lights, and bridges, which help overcome terrain obstacles and help commuters travel far distances. That's where this challenge really begins, trying to get the commuters where they need to go, no matter the distance, terrain, and traffic. This game is about how far you can keep going, and eventually you will always lose. I found this challenge quite addicting, and I continue to find new ways to fix my traffic problems and try to get a higher score. This sounds like a fun puzzle game, but does the game get stale after a few hours? And what keeps me playing? Hey, if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button and subscribe for news and reviews on Nintendo. I'm live streaming on this channel every Wednesday and would love to chat with everyone about Nintendo. The game has 14 playable cities, which all have different terrains and layouts that make them unique. The layout of the cities never change, but the housing and building locations are random. These maps are based loosely on real-world cities like LA, Beijing, Dubai, and Munich. The game has a high replayability with the use of weekly challenges, daily challenges, and they change the map for each challenge. Each week, everyone in the world has the same map with the same random modifiers and competes for the top spot on the global leaderboards. The same is for daily challenges too, and the modifiers are where they really change up the experience. These modifications can include mega motorways, starting with 9 motorways at the start of the game, Pave Paradise, which doubles the number of road tiles awarded, and Bridge the Gap, where bridges don't require road tiles, and many more. They also include extra challenges for each map. You unlock these challenges once you've helped 1,000 commuters in a single game. It took me about 9.5 hours to unlock all 14 cities and try out a few weekly challenges and regular challenges too. I love that they showed the global leaderboard and a friends leaderboard, which encourages me to keep playing and get better. The game runs pretty smooth on the Switch. I can't tell if it's running at 30 FPS or 60 FPS, but for a game where all you do is build roads, it really doesn't matter. I only had a few frame drops when I got past 1,200 commuters, and there were a ton of cars and buildings on screen. It happened in both docked and handheld mode, but it only happened a few times, so it wasn't really that distracting. The game looks sharp and seems to run at 720p on handheld and 1080p on dock. Mini Motorways can be fully played through the Switch's touchscreen, which I felt was easy to use and gave a good experience, but I mostly played in handheld mode. Some things I would like to see be improved would be adding 2 extra fast forward speeds. The beginning can get a little boring. After unlocking all the levels, I was skilled enough that I didn't need to pay attention for like the first 200 commuters, and this roughly takes about 10 minutes. This is the worst part of the game because just the pacing is so slow, and after 200 commuters, the game gets better because I need to start strategizing my roads, and I would like to get to this point faster. The second improvement would be roundabouts, taking up less room. I think they're a great tool for traffic, but I noticed that they take up a ton of space, and most of the time in my heaviest traffic areas, I wouldn't be able to use them. Since you can't move buildings in the game, They just aren't as useful as I would like them to be. I would take less road tiles if the roundabouts were more versatile. The final verdict, I think this game is really fun and is a good buy for the full $15. I will continue to play the weekly and daily challenges and try to keep climbing the leaderboards. This game is for anyone who likes strategy games and is looking for a really chill experience. And I really think you should give this game a chance. Now you can check out my review on the new Switch game, Soundfall. It's a dungeon crawler game with a twist, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.